Hey yo, before the game starts, just like to point out these are the runes masteries I'll be using in the video. As you can see, I just take AP and Courage of the Colossus. That's all you need for Nautilus. So yeah, please enjoy. Hey everybody, Gamer Cheese Tom here, and today I'm trying about something a bit new. Gonna go with some Nautilus my way, patch 6.24. Rolling out. Pretty sure I actually forget to buy items here, but is there a way to? I haven't really used this kind of system before, like this kind of HUD, replay HUD yet, so I don't know much about it. But as you can see, I head up top, play Nautilus top, fighting a Riven. We got Nautilus, Nudu, Oriana as Zyra, and then Riven top, Skarner jungle, Zir mid, Lucian ADC, Morgana support. See, I always take E first whenever I play Naut here. It's just the best one to have. We'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit because there's nothing that goes on in the beginning. As you can see, I go back, forgot to buy some items, so I'm just gonna focus. How do I do this? Go ahead and focus that on me. So it's the beginning here, just farm. He tries to go in on me. Here, let's jump back a little bit. So yeah, it's pretty easy to farm with Nautilus because of his passive, that being when he just has a buffed auto attack. So she goes in on me, I kind of, I'm fighting a Riven. At this point, I'm kind of actually getting some lag, a little bit. You'll see what happens, but like I'm getting lag this game in the beginning at least. It's better later on, but you'll see what happens. So Riven is not that hard of a lane as Nautilus. You can really punish her if she tries to go in on you. Just auto attack E, and there's your punish. That's actually your punish. Yeah, it was a CS there, NA. But it's pretty easy to punish a lot of people playing this champ. That I didn't do it because but you just gotta, you can just auto attack. That's a good thing about Nautilus. You just have a buffed auto attack that does CC. You could easily just go ahead and do that. But as you can see, just easy farming for now. Speed it up a little bit. Yeah, just there we go. Here, let's go back. Let's see what happened. So I'm going in. I'm like, okay, this is where I'm starting to get a little bit of lag. I thought maybe I could take her for some reason, and so I walk back. I walk back into her, and I take more damage, and I don't know why. I should have just backed off right there. But for some reason, I just had this thought in my mind. I'm just gonna, and then I just stay too. Yes, that's another thing. So I stay, but I get out of there. So it's all good. In the end, I don't die. Nothing was lost. Maybe a little bit of farm, but honestly, that's about it. You have to miss a bit of farm to. Oh. So at this point, Nunu sees I'm pretty much about to die. He comes up, comes in for the gank Reno. Kind of useless. I'm not gonna lie. He just kind of walks up, shoots the E. I can't really do anything. I'm up to a point where if I can just kind of walk up and die, but I still go in. She gets the double stun right there. I almost die. I pop my W. I get out of there. She couldn't kill me because my W, it tanks. It's a really good tanky. Also, Courage of the Colossus is just broken on Nautilus. It's literally the mastery made for Nautilus. So we're gonna go ahead and focus the camera back on me. But, oh god, okay, I don't want that. Go ahead and just focus that back on me for now. You don't need to know what they do. So I stay in the lane, because I know Riven's gone back now. She has TP. I'm a little bit scared in case she TPs, but she's not going to be able to get me, because I still have my Q up. Everything up. Go ahead and speed it up till I can go back. Watch for a sec. So he's just over here, just farming away. Just pushing waves. I walk back to lane. I don't use my TP because she's not pushed to the tower. I only use it when she's pushed to the tower. Um, so go ahead, just keep farming. The other thing about Nautilus is that you want to use your E to last hit when you can. Oh shit. You want to just use your E to last hit when you can, but you know. You also want to use, like, I like to use it when you get a last hit and harass. That's like the perfect time to use your E. Like, that's like the wet dream right there. His auto attack speed's slow, but it's not like that slow enough to like be hard to use. If you don't get like the last hit right away, it's actually kind of hard to last hit something, just because you know, his base attack damage isn't that big. So, at least in my experience. So it's best just to get it with the passive strike, and if you can't get it, then you know. Oh well. As you can see, she tries going in. I'm already 6. She's level 5. I have no idea why she's going in. I popped the ulti too early. She barely gets away. She barely gets away right there. I should have held off my Q and my ult. I could have just took her with my E and W in hindsight, but you know, sometimes you just gotta show him who's boss. I thought I was gonna be able to, you know, do something there just cause she didn't have 6, so I thought I was gonna be able to kill her, but I was wrong. I don't know what I do here. I go ahead and capture Skarner's thing, which ends up being a mistake, and you'll see why in a bit. But just a word of advice, if there's an enemy Skarner, don't capture his little pedestals. Just don't do it. Because what's going to happen is that just makes it so, hey, I can go capture... This is the Skarner's mindset, is what I feel. Hey, I can go capture my pedestals. Oh, while I'm here, I can just go ahead and gank that lane. Why not? So, the thing is that it's generally just, you don't want to go for it. Here I see her pop her ult. I just run away now because I know I can't fight it. So I flash, pop a flash. Skarner was right there, waiting in the bush. If you can see, he was right there. He was about to come in. If you could, I forgot to point that out. I didn't notice that when I was playing my game, so even I have really bad map awareness. Actually no, maybe I did notice that. I think someone pinged it, but as you can see right now, bot's doing pretty good. Both sides. Mid's kind of even, and then the jungler got a kill. So now it's just, you know, typical, just farming, pushing the wave, speed it up a bit. Nothing really happens. Just farm, push the wave, go, and then. Oh, here. Let's jump back for this. So Skarner's up here, right? This is a prime opportunity for Nunu to, you know, get the. He just sold that shit. I see Skarner coming in. I back out. He could have easily gotten to me. He literally, that was probably the easiest thing. He could have gotten me so easy, but he didn't. He didn't end up getting to me at all. So, but as you can see, just more and more pushing the wave. Harass, push wave. You know, typical. This is pretty much how laning phase goes with Nautilus. He's a pretty strong, actually. Like, he could be a good lane bully. Okay, this is when Riven, she goes back all in on me. I'm wondering why. Pop the ult. I'm out of mana at this point, I don't think. I don't remember if I get her. I don't know, I don't get her. I get kind of scared. So I back out because I'm out of mana. So, no, she doesn't have a resource that needs to be, like, you know, maintained, so. But, you know, do what you gotta do. So she goes back. I just continue farming, pushing the wave. What are my items at this point? Can you tell what the items are? Yeah. So if I hold tab, okay. So right now I have a chain vest. I'm rushing my Sunfire. I know that there's a Skarner who's AP, but he's not gonna be doing much to me. I don't feel anyway, as long as I just build health, because like he's not like a main AP source of damage. So, just gonna go ahead and speed up a little bit. Okay, back in the lane. Just more pushing. Okay, okay. Skarner. Okay, here I'll go back at this from the beginning. So I don't notice Skarner's coming in from top side jungle. So he's walking up, and he comes in from behind. So at this point, I'm just like, okay, time to get out of here. I go ahead, pop the E, and then I turn around and I hit her so I can get the Courage of the Colossus passive, the Courage of the Colossus mastery. And if I didn't do that, I actually would have died there. So Courage of the Colossus, really broken ability, saved my life actually. So at this point, okay, so they both tower dive me. They don't realize I'm CC. I go ahead and I kill the Riven, and then Skarner just kind of, and then Nunu starts coming up. And I just kind of back off at this point, because I know I'm not going to be able to do anything. I feel like I'm just going to die to Skarner, because I don't have any magic resist at this point. So Nunu chases him down. And yeah, this is the play right here. He tower dives, auto attack, gets away by the skin of his teeth. Azir's coming up. And then he sits in the bush, starts to go back. Azir predicts that he's going back in the bush. Nunu outplays this guy hard. Like, he just just walks over, chomps on a minion, gets out of there. He's a champ right there. A champ. It's a champ, Nunu. And so now we're back at top. Because I think I have my completed... Yes, I have my completed Sunfire at this point. So pretty much the lane is already won, I feel. Just because you really can't push against a like a Sunfire Nautilus if you're playing someone like Riven. So oh god. See, you just want to get your. Usually, if you're fighting AD, that's the best time to play as a tank. I feel in general. So I go ahead. I pop the. I just go ahead and Q her because I have minions right there, and she's not really gonna be able to do anything if I do that. Like, she's just gonna have to let me go in and Q her. I see Skarner coming in. He tries to go in. I walk in the bush. He walks away. They could have actually easily gone after me. My flash is up at this point, but they could have gone in. Like, still would have popped the flash, which isn't bad. It might have wasted an ult, but you know. So now it's just typical farm. This is what most of the game is for Nautilus. I feel you really don't have to like roam or anything, unless your team's doing really bad. You could get some if they have a really immobile mid laner. Maybe I'll show that off in another gameplay. But if they have a mobile mid laner, then that's what's the prime opportunity to oh shoot, I forgot to show this off. So at this point, Riven decides to go mid. She TPs in, and she gets the Orianna, and then turns around, I think. Yeah, she goes ahead, gets the Zyra, so, and then pick up the Nunu too. But here I am up top, just pushing away. And that's really all you gotta focus on. As soon as you get that first tower, that lane's already kind of won, because it's really easy to hold off this first tower once their first tower is gone. Because they have to push all of this, while you just have to focus on that. So, go ahead, just clear the waves. Knows that Riven at this point has got a few kills, but that doesn't bother me because I still have my Sunfire and she's still not going to be able to do anything to me. I still have my Sunfire and boots. I get the first tower bonus, that's a lot of gold. You really want to try focusing that if you're playing any laner, but mostly I feel it's easiest to do in the top lane, especially if like the top lane roams for a sec. Then, you know, especially if they don't have TP, then yeah, you've pretty much you're guaranteed that first tower if they don't have TP. But I think Riven had TP in this. Yeah, because she TP'd mid. She had TP in this case, so. Now, I go ahead. What am I buying? Okay, I got my Swifties, and I'm going for the Iceborne next. I pretty much just build Nautilus, like old tank meta kind of style. Riven's heading down mid. I ping the MIA because I see her gone, and that gives Ori enough time to prepare, but I don't think she realizes it. Yep, she still gets kind of chomped on right there. So I'm just up here, just farming away, pushing. You can push as much as you want, really. You have really good escape. I TP. Oh shoot, I forgot about this. I'm just gonna go ahead and rewind it. Okay, so at this point, I'm just pushing these waves. Push, 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 push. Really, the gates is all you gotta focus on. I TP mid. I notice that Azir is pushing this hard. I don't want this tower to get lost. And I notice that their tower at mid is small, so I push mid. I go over here. Azir's not gonna be able to fight me. He doesn't have mana to do anything to me. And if I get close enough, I'll just stomp on him. So I just go ahead. I'm pushing mid. Take a tower shot. I don't even care. It's disrespect right there. That's disrespect. I notice the tower's low. Go ahead. Just take it down. Like, that's all you gotta do. I get the spoiler alert. I get it, but you know, gates is really important because it gives it's just like a really insane objective to have. Like, A, it gives you map pressure, and B, it gives you a lot of gold. So I decided to head bot because I realize, you know, they're kind of pushing down there. So I go ahead and I try to maybe pick up a kill, but I couldn't. So I just take some CS, steal the caddy. I deserve it. I walked all the way down there for nothing. So go ahead and take some of Nunu's farm too. He doesn't need it. Lucian's up top now. At this point, I don't think he can head bot because, yeah, there's an 8 and 4 Ezreal. But yeah, Ezreal just kind of got it. But Ezreal, like, Lucian's not doing bad either. He's still 5 and 4, and kept keeping up in CS. It's just that Ezreal is better, and that way. I realize there's a drag up. I try to go for it, and Nunu just walks away. I'm like, okay, why don't we just go for drag? But oh well. At this point, this game, I think it's already won. I notice, try to catch out of Morgana. Didn't know, we didn't have any wards up around here, so I didn't know if their team was around. Didn't want to risk it, so I ended up going and just helping Ezreal and Nunu with the drag, and then speed up a little bit. Head mid because barely missed the hook, but head mid because, you know, they're pushing mid. So now we're just shoving the lane. That's really all you gotta do with these with this champ. Just kind of shove the lane, push the game, and they're just trying to hold off this tower, catch out the Morgana, stun her, and get the knock-up on her. But it's not enough. She barely gets away with that because, you know, her spell shield. But I'm just sitting around waiting for a nice opportunity to make a pick. That's really all you got. That's team fighting with Nautilus. Just either make picks or bodyguard. I noticed make the pick on Lucian there, walk up. I think I was about to stun the Skarner, but realized it's not worth it because I'm taking tower shots. Notice Riven goes in. Go ahead and just stun her, and then Skarner's flash, get that kill. So, I mean, it's not like hard to play Nautilus. It's just you do damage, and you're a tank, so use it to your advantage. He does a lot more damage than people like to think. I want to go back now. I have a lot of gold at this point. I wish I could see how much gold I have, but I want to go back because I buy like a lot of items on this back, I'm pretty sure. Go ahead and speed up a bit. What do I buy? I buy a Spectral's Cowl and an Iceborne. So yeah, I was pretty much beefed up at this point. I go ahead and I see that Zyra's getting chased down. Go ahead, just kind of stand around and then just kind of be a bodyguard for her. See, you can just stand next to someone and you're already a good bodyguard because they know you're a good Nautilus at this point. So, see the Skarner. Misflashed. Go ahead, stun him. Take his life. See the Lucian, start chasing after him. Pretty much, you just did an amazing lockdown, champ. Get this spell, got spell blocked by both I didn't know, actually, that her spell band block thing could block 2 things, but notice Nunu going in, I'm like, yeah, he's dead. Realize he's still alive, come over here. Go ahead, just clear waves, you know, because you can do that really easily with your E. Go ahead, just walk up. You can just kind of walk around as Nautilus. You're tanky enough to do so, especially at this point in the game. Go ahead, just start taking the mid tower. Yep, then we take it, and then we just kind of back off and go ahead and make the pick on Morgana, but no one really follows up on it. Wait, did we kill? No, he didn't kill her. No one really follows up on it. Morgana is a tough one for a lot of champs, just because of her spell shield. Make the pick on Skarner, and gets a shield, but he gets away. Yeah. So yeah, this game's pretty much as good as done. We've gotten objectives to a point where I can't really come back from it. I'm over here just beating away, and then so now we're just trying to get away now. I don't have like any MR, so I know for certain that Azir can just kill me pretty easily, so I just kind of got out of there. And I go back at this point and just, I think I buy my Spirit Visage. Okay, I go ahead and TP top. Yeah, I TP top, and I head down trying to catch out the Lucian and Azir combo kind of thing. At this point, I don't have my Spirit Visage yet, but I'm building towards it. It's a pretty simple build. Nunu's kind of just going. They're 5 top, which that's you think you should never do at this point. Like if you want to make a comeback, you shouldn't be roaming as a 5 in a jungle. I don't think. Like I think you'd want to be kind of roaming around, maybe picking up some farms so you can come back, push some waves. But for now, I'm just heading mid because there's a fight going on. They picked the kill on Zyra. I'm like, you know what, do I just do it? Well, I'm acting like a pussy. Usually, yeah, there we go. So he pushes me towards the team. Big mistake. Go ahead. I ult the wrong one, I'm pretty sure. I go ahead, just stun that one. Get the assist. I use my flash really aggressively in this game. You don't even really realize it. I go ahead, go after the Skarner because they're about to, you know, get him anyway. He barely lives. He lives through this. Well, how much health was that? Like, oh, never mind. I lied. He doesn't live through it. Skarner, he gets killed, but I go ahead and start taking down the inhib. And, you know, just take it, push waves. Morgana comes back, I get out of there. That's my time to just leave now. So go ahead, pick up my Spirit Visage, I'm fairly certain now. Yeah, I get my Spirit Visage, so after that, just go ahead, just pushing more waves, just pushing the wave. I shouldn't be mid, I should really be pushing other lanes, I realize that, so I start going top. And then our team, I don't know what they're doing there, kind of starting Baron, but I realized that, you know, I'm not going to go anywhere pushing mid anymore, so might as well just start pushing top. And then here's what I don't realize, they start taking Baron, which is the 3 of them, while I'm just up here pushing top. They don't even like realize it. I don't even realize that they're taking Baron. I realize we start pushing, you know, I got the grab, missed it, land the ult, and uses the flash, grab, kill him. Riven's just kind of doing damage over here. And then I see Skarner. There's the ult from Nunu. Get out of the turret range, because I'm taking a lot of damage from that. We take the top tower. And then take this tower too. I'm just over here like, you know, we can just go end this game. So, kill Azir, tower, and get the other tower, and the game is over. Make some BM plays, you know, they're not going to make it back to this, but, you know, it's good to have some fun. GG easy. And there we go. That's a victory.